New at 11, April, May, August, and early September. RTV6 has been to this home on the south side of Indianapolis 4 times. Tonight we're back for a 5th time, working to get help for a man before his home collapses into a creek. RTV6's Graham Hunter joins us live with a sign of hope for that homeowner after a series of RTV6 reports caught the eye of a local councilman. Graham.
Hey, Mark, yeah, the problem is complicated, but here's what's easy to understand. This is where Kenneth Warden and his wife's yard used to be, but take a look. It's gone now. Back in April, it was washed away after a big storm, and since then, the Wardens have gotten no help from the city. Everyone they talk to keeps telling the Wardens they're on their own.
I'm angry for this family and what they're enduring, and that nobody in this state or city has ever felt like they're responsible to come out here and help them.
Councilor Jared Evans first learned about the Warden's problems after our last story aired in early September.
I don't know how people can feel like, regular folks can be responsible for large capital projects that are more expensive than their homes.
DPW has repeatedly told me it's a private property matter that's the responsibility of the Wardens to pay for. They got estimates close to $100,000 for a home that's already paid off.
And it's not even our problem in the first place. It's the city, the state's problem. It's their ditch.
Mr. Warden has been fighting. He's reinforced the creek bed on his property as best he can.
Their ditch caused this damage to my property, and they're trying to tell me I got to pay $100,000 to fix it.
We previously reported on blockages in the creek Mr. Warden believes make flooding worse. DPW notified property owners in that area, and some of the blockages have been cleared, but Mr. Warden says there are more.
It's basically a bathtub, and we can't get the water out of it. It's going to flood everybody.
Councilor Evans will work to address that issue first.
I'm going to work with the local community and do what we can with volunteers to come out here and try to remove some of this blockage.
But says something may need to be done in the state legislature to make sure that doesn't happen to someone else.
In no way, shape, or form should anybody who bought their home 40 years ago, 50 years ago, which is the case of him, think that he's somehow responsible now because the creek, after hundreds of development deals that have taken place, has been rising and flowing down faster, that he's somehow responsible for all that. That's just wrong.
Mr. Warden is hoping something can be done soon because he knows what the consequences will be if it isn't.
Needs to pray that we don't have any more rain because they're going to be underwater if something's not taken care of.
Councilor Evans says he's going to take this issue back to DPW and the mayor's office to see if something can be done. We'll check in on that. He also tells me he's planning to come back out here this weekend to take a closer look at some of those blockages. We'll follow up on that as well. Reporting live from the southwest side, Graham Hunter, RTV6.